Pro Boxing fans, Robert Garcia, you've got this man, Oscar Duarte, coming for the IBF strap this weekend.
We are.
Robert, a couple of weeks ago, you were the underdog in Vegas with Muratai, I believe, and Andy Cruz for the IBF belt. You see a few similarities here?
100%. I think they underestimated Raymond. I think they're underestimating Duarte. I think we're gonna have the same results. I think we're gonna come up with a win.
This is a big night in the 140-pound division.
Yes.
Why does this man rip up the script?
Look, he's a very strong fighter. He's dedicated. He's in great shape, the best shape of his life. He knows the game plan. He's gonna follow it, and at the end of the night, he's gonna walk home with the IBF title.
What about the main event here, Mario Barrios, Ryan Garcia? How are you feeling about it?
Interesting fight. I think it's an interesting fight because everybody questions what Ryan are we going to see. Is it Ryan that beat Haney, or is it Ryan that lost to Rolly Romero? We don't know. That's why my pick is Ryan early in the fight, before 5 rounds maybe, and after that, Barrios. So because we don't know what Ryan we're gonna see. If we see a Ryan that's focused, dedicated, then I think Ryan should have no problem becoming world champion.
And then if that happens and he fights Conor Benn, what do you think of that fight?
I think Conor Benn is gonna put up a great fight against anybody. It doesn't matter who he fights. Conor Benn's a warrior. That's what he loves to do. He loves to fight, and he's got that in his blood with his dad and the fights that he's had. He's a fighter. He's a warrior. He doesn't worry about, being technical or anything. He just wants to fight, and that's what makes a great fight against whoever he matches. If he fights the winner, it doesn't matter who it is. Obviously, if it's Ryan Garcia, then it's a huge fight. But any fight that Conor Benn's involved, it's going to be a great fight because he's going to put up a great fight.
I'll ask you a few predictions coming up. Derek Chisora, Deontay Wilder, big fight in the UK. How do you think that's going to go?
I'm rooting for Chisora. I know him. He's a great dude, and I'm rooting for him. Maybe people might think the power of Joshua, but I don't, when you get hurt and you get beat up, sometimes that changes. It doesn't change your power, but it does change your mentality and that confidence of throwing those punches with that much power. So that might be a difference.
I was at the Tyson Fury press conference the other day. Did you see his dad kicking off at Carl Froch?
I did not see that. No,
you didn't see?
No, I did not.
So, he had a viral video. He went after Carl Froch. But on the fight itself, Tyson Fury and Makhmudov, what do you think? Is it an easy fight, a hard fight?
Well, no, I don't think any fight's easy, especially at heavyweight. But Tyson Fury should be fine. I think Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua owes the world that fight. They both know it. That's why Tyson is back now, and I think Anthony Joshua will be back after this tragic accident that he had. But he'll be back, and that fight doesn't matter how long it takes. But I think they both know that they owe it to the world, especially the UK. They owe it to so that fight needs to happen.
Tyson Fury said, he doesn't really need a trainer for this fight. He's going to do it on his own.
So I did see something like that.
I mean, is that a good idea, not going with Sugarhill? It sounds like he's not with him anymore. Well,
man, fighters do need a trainer, especially when it comes to the game plan and instructions and the way training camps, with sparring and everything. But if Tyson Fury, is Tyson Fury, then man, might not need a trainer. You know what I mean? If he just knows, he already knows what it takes. He doesn't need to make weight. He knows what it takes to train, to spar. But I do believe a fighter needs a trainer. Correct things, maybe mistakes you're doing. Very necessary, but maybe he could get away with it because he's got experience, so he could get away with it.
On Joshua, a lot of people said that he had one of his best performances with you for the Usyk rematch.
I think he had a much better performance. Yes, I liked it.
Is it a shame, looking back, thinking we could have had a bit longer together and built up the relationship?
When we got that fight, I did tell his management team and everybody around, why go straight into the immediate rematch? I recommended 2 or 3 fights before that, which would give us more time to work together. But it's also business, and Anthony Joshua also hard. I won that fight. So we went. I think he did better than the first time. I think he had great moments too. So I feel happy with the work that I did. But yeah, I would love a couple more fights just to show a little bit more. Still won that heavyweight champion. I haven't had. So man, I think we would have done much better together if we would have had a few more fights together.
What do you think of Errol Spence coming back potentially against Tszyu?
Look, I think that's a great matchup. They're both in a moment where they both need to show something to the world. I wouldn't have liked Errol Spence to come directly into a fight with Virgil because it could be ugly. So I want to see something first. If he performs well against Tszyu, then he's ready. Then it'll be a big fight. But right now we still don't know. And same thing with Tszyu. We got to see what kind of what Tszyu we see after his last few performances. That he's had some knockout loss and not good performances. So we should see what the winner should be in a good position. The loser might just have to retire.
Tune in to Zone pay-per-view this Saturday.
That's right.
This man,
that's right.
Oscar Duarte, rather, looking to win the IBF
We're going to do it.
title.
We are.
Appreciate it, Robert.